we need to talk because once again, we haven't failed. I am talking especially to Black moms. If you have ever stood in the beauty supply aisle, confused, overwhelmed, reading ingredients, trying to understand what the labels say as if we were cramming for a science test, you know the pain I'm talking about. And this time, it's our children's scalps that are paying the price. This Tuesday, I had to leave work at lunchtime, at noon, to come home and wash my daughter's hair for the third time that week. Why? Because the products from the company that we usually use, that we built her hair care routine around since she was little, they decided to sell, change their formulas, change ingredients, and that triggered something and she had a reaction. It's like instant childhood PTSD hair trauma reactivated. And I'm talking about back in the day when they're telling us to, what's it called? Blend avocados and honey and put a smoothie in our hair and ferment rice water and just do all these experiments. And then Dr. Miracles came and then just for me, low night conditioner, relaxer cream. And then all this stuff. We have been sold promises and the delivery has seldom lived up to the marketing. And I am just at a point where I literally, when I had a daughter, I was like, I'm glad I made all these mistakes with my hair growing up. I'm glad I bought the wrong products. I'm glad I used to, use these chemicals, burn my scalp, scabbing, all that stuff. I'm glad because now I know what to do with her hair. So when we finally figured out a routine that worked, I was like, great, this is perfect. She never has to know that trauma. She never has to know that pain. And then we have these companies that just switch things up on us, and now we're stuck from square one. And to be frank with you, I am tired. I am tired. I'm so tired because she's not supposed to suffer this. I already went in, I'm almost 40. Most of my life, I have been fighting, trying to figure out how to get a handle on my 4C hair. And when I finally think you know, she can spring off of my shoulders into something greater, something less traumatic, have a more healthy relationship with her hair and her coils, and come to not just tolerate them, but embrace them, love them, and celebrate them. The companies are not working hand in hand with us, and I'm done. I'm done. So, what did I do? Okay, I went to Sephora and well, first of all, I started researching. There's a queen on here, her TikTok video, she said that we deserve science backed hair care too. And that just hit me so hard because we've been sold promises with heavy butters and oils and fragrance and alcohols that don't do what they say they're going to do. And I'm tired of it. Like, it's not like these products are cheap either. I digress. And I think the reason I'm so passionate about this is because it's more than just hair. It's more than just beauty. It's about an industry that has capitalized on the trauma of Black women and our self-esteem and our perceived standards of beauty that don't measure up to the, general culture, to European standards. And they are the ones that have been the forerunners and said, hey, we get you. We know you. We know where you're coming from. This is specifically for you. And so when I invest my money into your product and it doesn't do what it says it's supposed to do after all these years, come on now. Come on now. So I was tired. I was done. I listened to that Queen's video. I did some research and I started with hair health. I learned about the science, the ingredients, all that stuff. All that to say, I went to Sephora. I'm like, I'm done. I'm sorry. I know it's not all beauty supply brand, but what have I not spent my money on? If you guys see my bathroom, what's it called? Closet, it's full of it basically looks like a mini beauty supply. I've tried so many brands. Hey, maybe I've tried the wrong ones, but 90% of what I've tried, I've ended up having to throw out. All right, so this queen said, we deserve science-backed hair care too. So what I did, I took myself to Sephora. I'm like, if the people who say they know my hair have been failing me, I'm done. I'm tired and I'm not going to subject my daughter to that. So I started looking for clean, natural ingredients, and that led me to Sephora. And I picked up, what did I pick up? I discovered a brand called Briogeo. Oh my goodness, guys. This is the Curl Charisma Rice Amino and Avocado Leave-In Defining Cream. So when I used to do my daughter's hair with the old products, I would notice that a lot of product would just kind of sit on her hair, and it wasn't being absorbed. I didn't know if that was normal or not. I tried to use like olive oil to try to like open up I don't know, try to massage it in, and I just noticed that it would take a really long time for the product to penetrate her hair, and I just guess I thought that was normal because no matter what I tried, that was still happening. The moment I put this in her hair, within minutes, it was absorbed. Her hair was black. Even her father said her hair looks like dark and black. It doesn't look flaky, or it doesn't look like it has a residue. I'm like, yeah, because I switched the products I use. This, thank you, Briogeo. I cannot recommend it enough. I wanted to buy every product from this line, but unfortunately, I don't think they make the mask for this anymore, but they pride themselves on no harsh sulfates, no silicones, no parabens. It is, I believe, plant derived, majority plant derived ingredients, and it does not irritate her scalp. And so the fact that it actually does what it says it's going to do and moisturizes her scalp, that's it. Take my money because I'm just tired. I'm tired. I was willing to pay anything that day. I was heartbroken because I'm like, I went through this so you wouldn't have to. And now here I am. You're digging out your scalp. You can't sleep. You can't take a nap. Babysitter had to call me, come home and wash my child's hair. Yeah, I'm getting a little emotional because it's like, why are we in this perpetual cycle? No, I'm done. So Briogeo, amazing. Another brand I picked up, which is, I don't even know, I'd never heard of this brand before, but apparently the lady at Sephora said that it's 97% naturally derived formula. So I'm like, great, that's amazing. Gizu. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it's the honey gloss ceramide. I wanted to get the mask of this line, but like I said, I couldn't find it, and I really didn't want to branch out too much and try a whole bunch of new products on her hair. So I just tried to get as clean as possible, and the lady recommended this. And when I tell you, the way it makes her hair look laid and as if I had put gel or something in it, just like her hair just absorbs it so quickly, and it just makes everything so soft for like days after. And it's so cute, and it has a very light fragrance. I was concerned about the fragrance, but then I checked the ingredients of this product with we use Aveeno Baby for her right now to wash her hair, and they're similar. So I was like, okay, then it shouldn't be too bad. But it's just rich. It's like, look how cute this packaging is too. And it just has the most beautiful light fragrance. Anyway, I'm just really happy with these two products. And I would recommend, if you are at your wit's end, try something different. What did they say about a crazy person doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results? That's madness. So, yes, thank you, Briogeo and Jizu. This is not sponsored, by the way. This is my hard-earned coins that was just looking for something to help my baby. I also was researching, maybe something a little bit less expensive because I don't know how sustainable this is. But anyway, so in my research, I also came across Dove. This is I don't even know what this line is called particularly, but I don't know if you guys remember, I believe it's called Hair Love. It was a beautiful cartoon about a black father trying to do his black daughter's hair while the mother was fighting cancer. It came out a few years ago. It was so beautifully done. It's a short film, and I guess they partnered up with the creator of that film to create this line, and I picked up the moisturizing shampoo and the nourishing conditioner. I have not tried it yet because I'm just slowly introducing products to her hair. I tried Briogeo for 2 weeks, and she had no issues with it. And then this week we introduced Jizu, and so I'm gonna see how she's so far so good. I might introduce this next week to the wash day routine to just complete it. But yeah, it's just so cute. And it also has affirmations on the bottle that I love. And I just love the fact that she's seeing a little adorable black girl with like puffy hair styles and, just reinforcing the message that your hair is beautiful in its natural state. So, anyway, this was a rant. But I just hope that I guess I say all that to say if something's not working, just try something else. Yes, disappointed, but we can't sit in disappointment. We need to move forward. And I have had my own trauma with my own hair. I remember when I was in grade 1, I was so disappointed. I begged my mom to relax my hair, and she finally did. And I was so disappointed when I wasn't able to just flip it behind my hair like the other little white girls in my class, because that's what I wanted. I wanted just that easy, breezy movement. And I didn't understand that my hair texture was different. And I remember like crying after she had relaxed it, not because it wasn't straight enough, essentially, it wasn't moving like theirs. So this is just a subject that's really close to my heart, and I do not, my child will not go through this. And so I just want to share what's been working for us. Just try them out. Again, not sponsored at all. Dove and Briochio and Jisoo. And hopefully they work for you. And if all else fails, just start small, do your research, figure out what would work best for your child's type hair. This is just what I'm trying for mine, and so far so good. So yeah, thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Sorry if it was a little bit of a rant, but anyway, shout out to the queen that said we deserve science-backed hair care too, and the brands that are actually delivering on their promises. Oh, last one. For myself, I purchased Redken, their All Mega Soft Curls Hydra Melt line. Oh, this is the Hydra Melt, but All Mega Soft Curls line. And baby, when I tell you the smoothness, like I used to put deep conditioner in my hair, go run errands. You know how it says like 15 minutes, 30 minutes? I put on the cap, I put on my winter hat on top of that, my toque on top of that, go run errands, maybe take a nap, do some cooking, go to sleep, wake up the next day, and then rinse it out, because I wanted as much saturation and penetration of my hair follicles as possible. This, I did what it said because I was just so fed up. I'm like, let me just see if these companies actually stand by their promises. I just did what it said. I think it was just a few minutes. Like, you wash the hair with the shampoo. The conditioner was, I think, a few minutes, and then I rinsed it out. And when I tell you, I used it to on my leave out here. My cuticles, like, it's just never felt more cohesive. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just soft and manageable. I'm not terrified of wash day anymore. I used to be. I used to just braid up my hair in giant plaits and throw wigs on, because I'm like, I'm not even dealing with my hair. I'm focusing on my child now. My time is gone. I'm focusing on my child. But Redken actually has made me want to revisit, can I actually take care of my hair myself without going to a salon every week or every couple of weeks and spending that type of money. So thank you, Redken, for your Hydra Melt line. It does what it says, and that's all we're looking for. Life is expensive in this economy. If you're making a promise, deliver, and the people will follow. Just be true to what you say you're going to do. So shout out to the brands who do that. I'm done. We deserve better. If the brand has not been loyal to you, there's no need to be loyal to it any longer, especially when that next generation is watching and is either going to benefit or be hurt by whatever that company is putting out. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.